Welcome to our discussion on the new face of fashion. Gorkum the headline, clothes have all started looking the same. Blame the algorithm. This is a viewpoint from New York Times guest essay writer Amy Odell. She's a newsletter editor, author of Anna, the biography, and she's calling out a trend that's reshaping what we wear. Imagine a company called Addicted. It's redefined so routine. Rather than a design studio, it's a data lake. It watches Instagram, tracks Google searches, and even keeps tabs on what Hailey Bieber is wearing. Out of that data stream, it fires, on average, 300 outfits per month. Cheaply made in China, they've hit $460 million in sales by 2025. One founder told the Wall Street Journal that they're a data company, not a fashion company. That's not an isolated case. Fast fashion behemoth Shein, which aims to go public this fall with a $40 billion valuation, has acquired Everlane, the once independent millennial brand. This DBL deal shows that even Syria tea brands are getting swallowed by algorithm-run giants. Odell argues that the rise of these algorithmic designers reflects the final stage of fashion's financialization. Money now trumps artistic craft. Over the last 4 decades, the industry has moved from a handful of eccentric visionaries expressing themselves, to corporates dictating every stitch. Design the skinny jeans of the 1990s, then the wide-leg varieties of the 2000s. What, she says, has not stalled is the climb of big data over big ideas. She paints a picture of a past that no longer exists. Back when Ella, Carl, or YSL were powered by their personalities. Halston might have slept until 4 a.m. and then began sketching the morning. Karl Lagerfeld's runways were battles against monotony. He fought Yves Saint Laurent over both love and seams. The throat-lashing and backstage drama enriched the collections. Customers entered the store with a sense of identity, matching their purchases to a cult of personality. Now, the algorithm has no such voice. With data points setting trends, the brand's narratives are scraped into brand neutral. What once was a human voice has become a quantitative echo. The sheer speed of top-down design stifles originality. When 100 stores worldwide print the same design, generated by coding, you lose the spark that makes fashion, fashion. This isn't a lament for fun only. The article warns that when creativity is snatched away, industry becomes a cycle of rapid consumption and low-margin outputs, what Odell calls fashion slop. She says it's the logical next step in ready-to-wear clothing, standardized, data-driven, and devoid of the hopeful chaos that defined couture houses a century ago. So, if you've noticed your closet full of identical silhouettes, think countless versions of the same dark denim jacket, consider this possibility: the algorithm is calling the shots. It simply means that the clothing we buy is less about expressing individual narratives and more about satisfying a universal data-driven demand. That is the thesis of Amy Odell's essay. Thank you for exploring this perspective with us. Stay curious about the grid that's shaping our wardrobes.